Hey everyone, Torry here. I hope you enjoyed last week's podcast with my little sister Rowan. Another sister duo I've been getting into is Mouse and Weens, two hilarious sisters living in California. Let's take a listen.
Hi, this is Mouse.
I'm Weens.
And we have the Mouse and Weens podcast.
Come listen.
We're a couple of sisters.
It's great.
Is this the Muppets?
Yep.
I'm a mom.
I'm a kid.
I'm a mom in San Diego with a bunch of kids.
I'm single and alone because I'm an adult baby. Go ahead. Quick.
She's in Hollywood.
All
and
right,
she's
listen
awesome.
to us. Come on. I don't know. Go. Give 7 seconds.
Life, love, and pubic hair people. Come take a listen.
See you later.
Bye.
Life, love, and pubic hair. If anyone knows me in my real life, those are literally my 3 favorite things to talk about. Check out new episodes of Mouse and Weens on Apple Podcasts. Now, let's get to our show. Hi, what's up? It's your host, Torry, and who is ready to be petty? Got another treat for you guys here. A special guest, Courtney Northup. Welcome to the pod.
Hello, happy to be here.
So happy for you to be here. Courtney and I are friends from work.
Wow, a friend. I thought she was just going to introduce me as a colleague.
Yeah. Work and friends.
Working on being friends.
We have known each other for like 2 years, and I really wanted to have Courtney on the pod because she's super funny and will listen to anything that you have to say. But she'll also, like, call you on your bullshit, which I need.
No comment.
But, like, literally, I was, like, thinking today about, like, something we were talking about, and like, I think I was, like, complaining about something, and you're like, I think you just need to, like, do that yourself, and I was like, oh. Like, oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I stole this phrase from a good friend of ours' dad, but I've rebranded it as my own. But I just basically need most people to become active participants in their own lives. And I'm going to make t-shirts. I'll compete with your Ready to Be Petty merch.
Oh, perfect.
And it'll be great.
Yeah, we use that a lot at work, like, become an active participant in your own life, and it's true, and sometimes I, like, need that wake-up call. I think we were talking about taking, like, our vitamin D pills, because we have seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, rain makes us sad. We're so unique.
Yeah, and we live in, like, the Pacific Northwest on Vancouver Island, so I don't know. That's something to discuss, but yeah, she was like, no, I think you should just take your own fucking pills, like,
Yeah.
just do it. So.
I can't take them. It's like in this cupboard and it's so hard. But if I put them here, it doesn't look good on my counter. Just take your vitamin, Torry. You just gotta take your vitamin.
Oh my god, but there's so many other things that you call me on, which is really good. But you're always down to talk about something petty.
I love being petty.
I know. We can go to the deepest depths of being petty and just, like, live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And feel great there.
It's where I do my best work.
I want to say our pettiness knows no bounds.
There is no limits.
No.
It does not exist.
No.
Is that reference still
I
alive and
don't
well?
know. Like, it is in my life, but I don't know if it's alive and well in anybody else's.
So I heard this, like, rumor from my baby cousin who's, like, actually 19, so isn't a baby. That Mean Girls has turned into, like, what Breakfast Club was for our generation. And that hurts me on a very deep level.
Because it's, like...
a cult classic.
It is a cult classic.
AF.
But, like, is that... Like, why does that hurt you as a person? Because it's, like, junky?
I'm a old AF. I'm old AF.
Oh, so she's like, that's, like, a throwback. And you're like, oh, that's... Yeah.
Still part of my vernacular.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's, like, ever present in my life because Aaron Samuels or Jonathan Bennett was on Celebrity Big Brother. So and, like, there was one time on the TV show that he referred to himself as Aaron Samuels. And I was like, dude, that was, like, 15 years ago. Like, you gotta move on.
But what does he have to move on from? Like, he has nothing to move on to.
No, I know. Well, he's the host of, like, Cupcake Wars. Yeah. Courtney's making, like, a yikes, like, a face. Yeah, it is pretty,
He's doing his best.
He is. And, like, I always think, like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Like you clinging to this like one thing you did 15 years ago. A, I do the same. And B, it's like I would have to do the same to stay like relevant.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them, but like there's a lot of judgment that comes with it.
No. You can judge someone while still also doing the exact same thing. It's called being a hypocrite, and I am comfortable in that place of mind.
I was like, fuck, that's everything. I was thinking about this today because it's like, I'm a huge hypocrite. I'll be on Instagram or something. I will judge the fuck out of someone, and then I'll do the exact same thing in my life. Maybe this is a limit to my pettiness. I would never post something rude on someone's Instagram.
No.
I can't believe the people that like post on like Kim Kardashian's Instagram page like, wow, that dress is like not very nice.
No, I don't get that, because it's like there's like a balance between being petty because like it's fair. Is that just making me seem like more of a bitch? Can I swear on this thing? I'm gonna swear on
Yes,
this
you
thing.
can, yeah.
But then also like I 100% fully respect people just like doing what they gotta do, being themselves in the world, and like will promote their right to do that and to express themselves.
Yeah.
But
I will
be
have
fair.
Yeah, it's like I will have a sly comment in my head about it. Yeah.
But I will do that equally for all individuals.
Yeah.
Everyone will be judged fairly and equally by me. And I will never turn down unless like you're like a jerky jerk.
Yeah.
Like, you have your right to go out there and express it. I will judge you. But as fairly as needed.
Yeah, there was this meme that was going around the holiday season that was like loving these like family Christmas pics that everyone's posting, but I'm judging like your mom's home decor like in the picture, and I was like, yeah. Like that's me in like a nutshell.
Like how sweet, but like maybe edit everything in your living room.
Courtney and I, as I said, we're colleagues, we work together. We have like tons of meetings.
Probably too many.
Way too many. And most of them are in this big boardroom. I'm hoping the listeners are picturing us in like a pure glass, modern.
Very like suits.
Suits-esque. We're wearing power suits. We're wearing heels. Yeah. Like we look very cute. We're holding like a nice leather bound book.
Yeah.
Courtney has a briefcase.
3 probably.
Yeah. And
we're dreaming. We might as well go for it.
And we're in this boardroom, and it's like really luxe, but like we're actually in this like
just like your
dark,
average,
cold,
windowless.
average office boardroom. Yeah. But a power move that we bring to the table is bringing packed vegetable snacks.
I brought some to this podcast recording. There is a mix of tropical fruits sitting in front of me.
And there's a power imbalance.
Yeah. Do you feel it as I sip my green juice as well?
Yes, literally. Yeah. Honestly. Like, listeners, I'm like, this girl
can you feel my green juice vibes?
Yeah, I literally am like, this girl's better than me.
Yeah.
So this is something we do when we want to exert power. We just want to express our, I don't know.
We're killing it.
We're killing it. We come to the meeting prepared with like some carrots, some cucumbers, a venti, iced latte, like no sugar.
Almond milk. Skimmed from the top. Yeah. I have these designer gold pens I rearranged on the table in front of me. Because the thing you need to know about our office is that it revolves around food.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so there's always like a treat of the week, which like love it. Love bringing the treat, love eating it.
Same.
But I get a sick joy out of not actually eating the treat and eating my healthy snack.
Yeah. Like literally turning down a potluck like loaf and eating, like crunching on a carrot.
Yeah, and I crunch a little harder.
Oh, I'm like twirling it around. I'm like smacking my lips. I'm playing it up so hard. I'm sipping on my iced latte for like dramatic effect before I like posit a great thought into the meeting. Yeah. Courtney does have pure gold pens that she does rearrange on the table.
It's true. You know, something good is happening when I lift my pen from the table and use it as a pointer.
Oh, and just kind of like leans into it a little bit. It's like, it's beautiful. You know that meme that's like, sex is great and all, but have you ever? And then it's like something. It's like, sex is great and all, but have you ever turned down a potluck item at a meeting and crunched on a carrot?
Yeah. And like listening to us explain this out loud, I realized that I'd probably get more joy just from eating the cupcake.
Oh, absolutely.
Because vegetables fucking suck.
Yeah. Oh, I die inside. But
I do want the cupcake. Please don't get me wrong. We have a healthy relationship ish with food. Like, we're good. Mostly good. You know, a lot of the things that we have. Everyone's diets.
Absolutely. Everyone's diets, everyone's bodies.
You're all great out there living your life.
Some of the thoughts we have are learned thoughts through like socialization of being women in today's society. Yeah. Generally, we're pretty good.
Yeah. But I will crunch my carrot really loudly in front of you. It's a thrill that I hope you guys get to experience one day. Mm-hmm. My favorite, though, is when the treat's really, really good and we do our power move of eating the vegetable. Yeah. And then grab one and hide in someone's office and inhale the said cupcake or loaf or brownie in the darkness of either your or mine offices. And it's just like little, like, ghouls, goblins.
Slob goblins.
Just inhaling these treats, and we never talk about it.
It's literally so funny. It's like, I turned down that cake because I just ate like 3 burgers at lunch. But no one knows that because I'm now eating a slice of cucumber and I have a lemon slice in my water. Yeah,
I did go to bed last night with 2 pizza boxes on the other side of the bed.
That's the dream.
I'm living it.
Yeah, that is literally the dream. So
it's my life.
But no one needs to know that our outward like personas are like power hungry business women.
Mm-hmm. Like very like Blair Waldorf combined with like Marie Kondo.
Yes, the softness of Marie Kondo, the organization skills of Marie Kondo, but the like headband
big band energy of Blair Waldorf.
Yeah, headband.
I can't say penis on a podcast.
I can't say it in real life, honestly. I have to take a deep breath. People have to give me like a 10-second warning. Like, I'm about to say the P word. I'll have to like probably abbreviate it to peen.
You do.
I know.
She squawks it.
I squawk it, or like dick or something like that. I just like honestly can't say penis. Yeah. Also, like, sorry if this is like too crude for people.
Whatever. Sorry, Mom.
I'm sure that like honestly other people have that fear of saying the P word. Like, I honestly need like a 10-second warning if you're gonna bring something up.
Probably.
I don't know. Listeners, let us know.
Comment on her Instagram and not mine.
Yeah, maybe let us know in like a private message. We don't need to see that on.
No, I don't want them sliding into my DMs about penises.
Yeah, that's a good point. Neither do I, honestly. No guys are listening to this. It doesn't matter.
No, that's true.
It's all women, but that's okay. This podcast is for girls and gays. If you fall in into one of those 2 categories, like, please contact me. No one else, though. It's true.
I have nothing to say.
It's true. I was like looking at my like logo. I say that in air quotes because it's just something I made on Canva for free. But it's like, I was like, oh, is this like segregating a huge population because of this like pink ready to be petty logo? And then I was like, no, but that's the type of like audience I'm looking for.
Yeah, know your brand and stick to it.
Yeah, and my brand is girls and gays.
I love that. I love that for you.
Same. I love that for myself as well.
Love that.
So lots of big things that are happening in the pop culture world. Mm-hmm. It actually blew up. I've never seen a reaction quite like this one.
It's been what, like 2 days, maybe 3?
Yeah, it's been like 2 or 3 days since the Tristan-Khloe-Jordyn scandal. Mm-hmm. And it's still, there's still like 10 new articles posted every single day. You best believe that I've read all of them, dissecting every move, pulling up old clips of them, of Kylie and Jordyn talking about relationships and pulling deleted tweets from Tristan. I read all of it. I have some thoughts.
Of course you do.
Like,
I have some opinions.
Great. I actually, okay, so I'm not a Jordyn Woods sympathizer. I want to preface what I'm going to say. I do feel bad that it seems like she's getting all the flack and not Tristan.
Yes, I also feel bad because there's a bit of a power imbalance in there. Like,
absolutely.
Jordyn is a young girl.
Yeah.
Right? I feel bad that she's getting all of the heat for like an activity that involved two people.
Yeah.
We're speculating. Maybe there's more.
Yeah.
But it seems very uneven.
Yeah.
I still think she needs to get some of those, but I do feel bad that because of who she is in the world that she's in, it's like a world level hate.
Yeah.
For this like 21, 22-year-old girl.
I know.
She was born in 1997.
I know.
Like she is a babe.
She is a babe.
You know, but at the same time,
you should have known.
She
like,
made a boo boo.
She
made a boo boo.
Yes, she made a huge mistake, and like I'm not saying that.
No.
She did anything right, but like it does suck when it's like, oh my god, how many people have cheated on a partner or whatever, and like the worst they get is like some social hate or like hate from the ex or whatever, but it's like
no, her
career is over. And like I don't see how she gets back from this, and it's like everyone's hating on her, and like that would just be hard to like live in. And I think like usually the guilt of losing a friend or a partner or whatever is like enough to be like, yeah, I fucked up, but now she's getting like worldwide hate. Yeah.
And that goes back to what you were saying before of like the strangers commenting on the Instagram. It's like, keep your own thoughts. Go leave her alone.
Yeah, know? I didn't
watch
go
from
to
afar.
her page.
Yeah, like make some popcorn, but like don't comment on her page.
No, I didn't like comment like fucking slut like on her page like everyone else did, which is like horrendous. Yeah. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy and boyfriend Tristan Thompson, who is a Canadian Cavaliers basketball player. He's with the Cavaliers, right? Cleveland Cavaliers.
I mean, like, technically, he's with the Cavaliers.
But technically, he doesn't play much.
No, I think he's with the Cavaliers bench.
Oh, yeah. That checks out.
Yeah.
And he apparently spent Valentine's Day with Khloe, but then after hosted, like, a house party.
Yeah.
Or was at a house party, which is weird. I think
they were out at a club and then came back to his house.
Okay. And then he apparently was making out with Jordyn Woods in front of everyone, which apparently is Tristan's MO because he makes out with everybody in public places with cameras.
Yeah, but sources say like a half an hour-ish before this started to go down, there was like this big group announcement for everyone to like check their phones, check them. It was like a phone
social media
free, like you can have the stuff in the room.
Yeah.
And then in strolls Jordyn.
And it's like, okay, if I just want to say, if you show up to a party and they say put your phone in this bucket,
I'm keeping my phone.
It's like say fuck no and get out of there. Like that is a sketch ass situation.
Yep.
Like what about if someone's dying? You can't call 911. That's the anxiety.
Torry goes to like a medical emergency. I'm like, something's going down. They don't want pictures of. I need to keep my phone for paparazzi photos and or so I can text my girls group chats about what was going down.
No, I'm absolutely thinking of like, medical emergencies.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I just think it's like, get out of there. Like, it's probably not a good situation.
No. I also just like don't want to be around people who like can't like need to live behind closed doors like that. You know what I mean?
It's gross.
Yeah. Like, you shouldn't.
He's not honest.
No, I'm all for like having a private life. I'm not saying like I'm going to like Facebook live stream my next 24 hours, but like you shouldn't be doing anything you wouldn't be comfortable with other people finding
seen.
out.
Absolutely. And I just think, and then like
to an extent, obviously.
Yeah, and I think like people are saying, well, Khloe should have realized this because she got together when Tristan had impregnated another woman and had a baby when they were together.
You can date people that have children. That does not mean they're going to cheat.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so now it's Khloe's fault for, do not put any of this on Khloe. It's like, she should have known. It's like, that's not how dating and love and relationships work. Like, that's so unfair. Khloe is, like, a saint.
And, like, even if you do know your partner is cheating or thinking about cheating on you, that's still not your fault. That they are choosing to do that. That is their choice.
Absolutely.
Right? And it is, it's your choice what you want to do with that information.
Okay, I've got 2 pressing questions for you.
Okay.
How funny is it that all of the Kylie Jenner or Jordyn Woods lip kits went on 50% sale?
That is a level of petty I live for.
Same.
If I was Kylie, I would be giving them away for free.
Same. I'm like, if I'm a fucking billionaire, I can lose fucking a couple thousand lip kits.
Yeah, because I did order one because I am broke AF.
Yeah, you're like this is a great deal.
This is a great deal. They're
so
cheaper
funny.
now because I can't pay them American dollars and then the shipping.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. There are some good colors.
There are some good colors, and I saw it as I am supporting Kylie's pettiness. I am not supporting
Jordan.
Yeah, but at the same time, should her personal life affect her career? I've always
No, I know,
you know?
I know. And it's tough with celebrities when their personal lives are their careers sometimes, especially in the case of like the Kardashians and stuff. Whereas other like actors or singers, like their personal lives are separate from their work, but like the Kardashians have built their careers on their personal lives, so I think it's like especially hard.
Yeah.
The second question that I have for you is, there's rumors that this was orchestrated and that it is all taped on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. A, is this true? B, did Kris Jenner orchestrate this?
Kris Jenner probably orchestrates the entire world.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Support her.
Yes, absolutely.
Love a boss-ass bitch making money in the world.
Yes.
I'm raising my fist for feminism.
Yeah.
I have 2 thoughts. Thought number 1 is that the whole thing is not on tape, but maybe like the
aftermath,
all of this kind of stuff. Because why wouldn't they put that on the show? This is what the people want to see. This is the content we want.
Yeah.
Unless this, like the Kardashians and Khloe knew about this a lot long ago. Yeah. And taped it, and now is only releasing it like once the public, like maybe it was kind of like the public broke it. Right. And so like we weren't supposed to find out about it right now. Yeah. Like they were like kind of sitting on it until the new season came out, and she was just kind of like living her quiet life, very similar to like Kylie pregnancy.
Yes.
Kind of thing, right?
Absolutely.
But I highly doubt it's like this has been happening. Khloe just found out a couple days ago. It's been filming for weeks. And people have been like keeping it from her. They're not that kind of.
No, I don't think that they're like that. The weird thing is that Kylie was hanging out with Jordyn like hours before it broke. So I think that Kylie didn't know, and then someone told Kylie. Yeah. And I think it's also weird, like this random like gossip website broke it. Like it wasn't TMZ. It was like this really weird one that I've never heard of, and it's like, if you're a gossip site that I've never heard of, like, you're nothing. I know them all.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, and it's like, and then it was weird because also the Kardashians, if they don't want to comment on things in the media, they simply don't. Yes. But Khloe immediately...
I respect their solidarity as a family. I know they're protecting their brand, but I also have to just hold on to think that they are also supporting each other as a family.
And they're really good with being like, no, I'll let, like Courtney comment on that, or I'll let Khloe comment on that. Like that's her ish, but like I just find it's so crazy how Khloe immediately commented on that post confirming that this was true, and that like everyone else was sticking up for her. Like that's insane, because usually they keep it really on the down low.
And like all of their friends are commenting on it. Yeah. a bunch of like the friends of the family and like Kim were on talk shows when Kylie's pregnancy was coming out, and like was it Kim? I'm like slapping Torry right now because I forget who the talk show host is.
It was Ellen, wasn't it?
Ellen was on it, but then there's also one where you have to like eat the gross things.
Oh, Jimmy. I think it's Jimmy. Is it James Corden?
James Corden. Yeah. The good Jay.
Yeah.
They're all great. And she like drank some like blended calf testicle cottage cheese shit. Like we'll link you the thing. I don't know how that works.
It was like spill it or fill it or something like that.
So it's like you either answer a question or drink something really gross.
Yeah.
And like we know Kim doesn't eat off of her meal plan. That's like how she has that bod.
Yeah.
And that was gross AF.
Like that wasn't tracked in her food diary.
No, she did not tell her. She didn't pre-plan that out.
With Mel, fit girl Mel. So
no, I hate that I know that.
Same.
But I also love it.
Yeah.
And it was just gross. And she didn't eat anything else, but she drank that. So it's like she's willing to go to those lengths, but they're not doing that for this. So that's why I'm thinking this was kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
For them for a little bit.
Yeah. And they always try to get ahead of the story, and I feel like it seemed like in this case they didn't get ahead of the story, or like definitely Kylie didn't. So
no.
I think that this was all like pretty shocking.
Yeah.
I just think it's so crazy because Jordyn, that's such a bad, like, it's just so crazy. Like, I wonder kind of what happened. Like, I would love to hear her side of the story of like what was going through your mind, because you have a lot at stake. Like, you lost a lot.
Well, and like no romantic, physical, I'm trying not to gender it, but like, ladies, no dude is worth it.
No,
you know, no romantic interest or like fun hookup or like kissable partner is worth like your strong friendships and like family.
Absolutely. Especially when it's like dumpy ass Tristan Thompson.
Yes. Like, no.
We're not talking about like Justin Bieber here. Courtney's like, that was a good like example. Jason Momoa.
Thank you.
Yeah, like we're not talking about Jason Momoa here,
no,
folks, or like John Legend, who is my new like celeb crush. So it's just like, Jordyn, it's not worth it at all.
No.
Yeah.
And it always hurts more too when it's like I feel more sorry for like Kylie in this scenario than I do, and Chloe, but for the Jordyn friendship that they lost than from Tristan,
because they've been friends for like over a decade, and like they're only like 21, so it's like that's literally half their lives.
And like friendship betrayal hurts more than like romantic partner betrayal, because you don't anticipate it as much from a friend.
Absolutely. Well, we'll stay tuned to see kind of how this all shakes out in the next couple months, or if it's on Keeping Up. I think it is good if they put it on Keeping Up. It's weird because their TV show actually does like not that well. Like it doesn't actually get that great of ratings, and I think it usually only has like 1 to 2 million viewers per episode, which is actually pretty low. Most like Grey's Anatomy and stuff episodes get like 10 million.
Oh, really?
Or even like Survivor and stuff get like 10 million views. And they sit at like I think like 1.5 million views per episode. So now I feel like people tune in for these specific episodes when something crazy plays out on in real life, and they want to see it on television. Yeah.
I set my pre-recordings and I don't always regularly watch the show.
Like I'm very invested. I can't wait for like season, I think like 16 comes out. I think it's this May or something like that.
It's soon.
It's very soon, and I'm very excited. Anyways, we'll keep you posted on all the dramas that comes with that. Another thing that, as you've probably noticed, is our goals with healthy eating and an active lifestyle. #FitFam. I'm like laughing because like I don't know. It's just it's my attempt at an active lifestyle and like healthy foods. Everything's on a spectrum. People are on a spectrum.
So many spectrums, so many people. Like, support all of your choices. We will judge you, but we support you. I want you to remember this because I'm feeling a lot of guilt. acknowledging the true depths of my pettiness.
Yeah, I do feel guilt about being petty, but I think that everyone does it, and most of it is just like it's good heart, like good natured. No, don't.
I revel in it. I live for it.
Yeah, I do revel in it as well. So one of those is eating our vegetables in meetings as a power move. Another thing that we're really interested in is like finding meals and like little hacks and stuff like that on Instagram, because that's becoming really popular. People posting like their food and like what they found at Costco.
Yeah, and it's a great way to like stay accountable. Another podcast we listen to as well has a lot of like subgroups from it.
It's the Morning Toast. She's like, can I mention this? I'm like,
am I allowed to? Can I talk about other things?
I thought you were gonna go with Diet Starts Tomorrow, which is also a great diet podcast, but also the Morning Toast.
Yeah, we are toasters.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of subgroups, and one of them is for our specific healthy lifestyle that
regimen.
Regimen. But just last night, actually, I was scrolling the Instagram instead of like Maria condoing my apartment.
Yeah.
She is a verb. Stumbled upon this lady who I'm happy for her because she seems healthy. She's recently like lost 100 pounds over a year, which
100 pounds.
Great for you.
Yeah.
That is awesome. But I was also extremely angry.
Yeah.
Because through my deep dives, she posts like all of her meals to help stay accountable, and like there is like a lot of like proof kind of behind that. Mm-hmm. But the bitch doesn't eat a vegetable.
No.
Nary
a vegetable in sight.
In the years photos that I scrolled through.
Yeah, I scrolled back to like 2015.
I started from the beginning of her account. I saw 3 photos of a banana, 2 photos of unsweetened applesauce.
Yeah.
And the only other vegetable that I saw other than like yam fries or roasted squashes. Squashes?
Yeah.
Or canned green beans.
Yeah. I didn't even know those
And I just don't know how you did it.
This is the thing. Is like, how did you lose? It's unfair. It is unfair. How did you lose 100 pounds? I'm fucking jealous.
Yes. I'm so proud of you. You did great. But what is your secret?
Like, the second thing is, it's like, how do I do this?
You know, like, we're over here, we're sipping our green juices.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me that juice isn't great for me. It's better than the McDonald's milkshake I wanted. I'm doing my best. Okay?
Please.
We're doing our best.
Please.
I get it. Sugar's bad. Thanks so much.
If you have a comment about our, like, diet, like...
You will be deleted.
Yeah, need not apply.
Thank you. Hashtag Fire Festival reference.
Yeah.
Anyway. But it's just, I don't get it, because it's like yes, you've lost 100 pounds.
Yes, but you're eating pepperoni pizza for every meal. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're saying what I'm feeling. And it's like they're just doing all these like remake foods, for lack of a better word, where it's like, I made Kraft dinner, but instead of using butter, I used non-fat Greek yogurt and low-fat Ollie's chemical cheeses. Yeah. And I'm over here freaking walking 6K before work every morning. And going to the gym and struggling in a spin class and to do a plank at this staff-only freaking boot camp we go to. And just struggling in general.
Yeah.
And eating mostly healthy foods. Other than like last night I fell asleep with a box of delivery pizza in my bed, but
balance is key.
It's a lifestyle, not a diet.
That's what we repeat to ourselves.
It's a lifestyle. We're not on a diet.
Every fucking day,
as we do our 6K walk before work in our pajamas.
Oh my god, Kate. I'm just fucking chuckling over here. Yeah. A few notes. I just want to say, we get up. Okay, we usually get up at 7 a.m. to go for a walk. And
we know that doesn't sound that early. We live 5 minutes away from our office.
We live 5 minutes away from our work. We live in a really small community. Mm-hmm. And so we would have gotten up at like 7:30, 7:45 if we didn't walk. But we've been getting up at like 6:45, going on an hour walk, and then going to get ready. I'm just like laughing because we started going a tad bit later. And like, there's way more people on the road at 8:30 than there is at 7:30. And oh my God, we look like absolute trash.
Yeah, the other morning I went to bed without washing the makeup on my face. And so woke up with full raccoon eyes, one eyebrow kind of scrolling down.
On, yeah.
I didn't wash my face before I left.
No, I don't even brush my teeth.
No, me either. I'm so glad we've never talked about it. I try to talk over you just in case I have morning breath.
I try to talk in like to the left because I'm always on the right.
We wear full gray suits.
Yeah.
Which I feel like I need to explain because I was talking to friends of mine about my gray suit and they thought it was like some like sexy little number I put on for my partner because I was making a crack about how like I can whatever we'll talk about it. But no, our gray suit is just like my dad's old double extra large gray sweatpants with my partner's large gray hoodie. Just same color gray. Greasy top bun because we've stopped washing our hair regularly.
So greasy.
Yeah,
I look disgusting. I've got remnants of my orange serum on my face. I am wearing like a toque that doesn't look good on me.
No.
I'm wearing like 6 different sweaters. The baggiest of sweatpants.
I usually have some sort of like a Survivor-esque buff.
Yeah, a buff on your head. Yeah, Courtney's always rocking like a fucking buff around her head, which is so funny. We look disgusting, but it's just like so funny because it's like when we would go early in the morning, like obviously we would never see anyone, and now it's like yikes, we actually might bump into like colleagues.
But they wouldn't recognize us because
we look so bad,
we look like goblins.
We do. Like, it's so funny. And we have such a height difference. Like, I'm close to 5 foot and Courtney's close to 6 foot.
I am over 6 feet, but I identify as 6 feet on the nose.
Yeah, and like I'm 5'1", so it's just like so funny. It's just like marching around the ring, like
a little Mutt Jeff.
Like I don't know.
No one's gonna get that reference. It's like an 80s cartoon.
I don't even know that ref, but I'll leave it in for the listeners.
Yeah, that one person in Nebraska. I hope you get it.
Yeah, the listeners in Nebraska, like shout out. Yeah, it's just like so funny. But yeah, we're trying our best. But it's like this Instagram account is like this girl has lost 100 pounds. And she eats a bowl of cheese puffs and
pepperonis for lunch. And I'm sitting there eating like my chicken breast and my roasted broccoli and doing it. And I'm struggling to shake that like 3 pounds from like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And it's just, it's not fair.
It's not fair.
I'm so proud of you. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah. It's just like so funny. I haven't eaten a cheese puff in a year and a half.
I just want everyone to know that I have not had a Dairy Queen Blizzard since January 7th, 2017. And I want one so bad.
I want one so
bad.
But
not enough to eat one because it's too expensive. Not for dollars, but for our program. It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it.
And now it's a power move.
Yeah.
We have healthy relationships with food. Everything's fine. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Again, thanks for the concern. We'll debrief this with our therapists.
Yeah. And everyone should get one. They're great.
Yeah.
We regularly see various counselors and professionals.
Yeah. More than one.
Yeah. We do a group one. I have a personal one.
Yeah. I've got an online one if I'm despy.
I also have an online one. It's good. Seek out your people because your friends get tired of your shit.
Yeah. Fucking preach. Anyways, we just thought this was so funny. Like, you know when you get a meme sent to you, I'm back to the Instagram thing. You know when you get a meme sent to you and you let out that like puff of air from your nose or you like chortle a little bit. Yeah. I was full on cackling. Yeah. I was like laying in my room like full on like laughing so hard because it was just like so funny. But like, girl, you look great.
Yeah, she looks great, but eat a freaking vegetable. I'm worried about your colon health. You know? And like healthy food gets this bad rap of like being expensive. It's not.
No.
You can go down to your local bodega. You can get bags and bags of fresh veg for very inexpensive. Frozen vegetables are a great choice.
Steam something,
please.
Yeah.
You know, buy that mixed bag of spring greens or whatever they're called. Yeah. Put it in the back of your fridge like every other millennial and throw it out in 3 weeks when it starts to smell kind of funny and it's slimy. But just buy some fucking vegetables.
Please
eat a vegetable.
I'm again laughing so hard because there's people on this group that post pictures and they're like, ladies, I found this great hack. Like, look at this delish meal I made. And it's like literally like a burnt cheese pizza. It's like so gross. And then people are like, oh my God, send resp. I'm like, do not send resp. It's so bad.
It's bad. This girl posted a picture of her like dinner out with her mom, and the first comment on her Instagram was, "That looks like prison food."
I'm laughing so hard.
It was just slop. And I'm like, does that bring you joy? Does that bring you more joy than like the chicken burger?
No, Marie Kondo your diet as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Seriously, no. Seriously.
Spark joy, ladies.
Literally.
Spark joy.
It's like if
you're not going to lose weight, at least eat food that tastes good.
Yeah, and if something, like, if you want to eat something, just eat it. Just eat it. Literally just eat it. Stop when you're full.
I've never done that.
I've never done that.
I heard people do it, though. I heard this thing that people eat just when they're hungry.
You know when you mentioned hypocrisy at the top of the pod?
Should we start a diet podcast?
Yeah, literally. It's like, I'm like telling myself, I'm like, stop when you're full. Stop when you don't hate yourself. And then it's like, follow your own advice, Torry. This is the thing.
Just live your life.
Sometimes I get nervous about talking about these things and posting it online. Because it's like, I sound like an idiot. Am I perpetuating diet culture?
Yeah, probably.
Some of these things I hate about myself, that these are thoughts that I have. But I also think that it's good that we're talking about them because I think a lot of people just have these thoughts in private. So I think it's good that we're acknowledging that these are thoughts that we have and we're doing our darndest to become healthy and very darndest to like just have a good relationship with food and our bodies and all of those type of things. But we also are acknowledging that we have these thoughts and do some of these actions and like all of those things. But don't order the Cracker Barrel chicken dumplings.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it. That's what she posted. Girl. You know when people are like, white people only like pepper as seasoning? This meal is the fucking definition of that.
Yeah.
Of like someone being like, pepper's spicy. This is the definition. It was just white oatmeal sludge slop.
With some buttery green beans.
Please also don't eat canned green beans. Like, please choose a better vegetable.
Frozen ones are much better.
Much, much better. Anyways, we'll move on, but it's just like, will we move on? I don't know.
Probably not. I will move on. We'll talk about this later when we're not being recorded.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's so funny. I just like get a kick out of it. And I think that it's good to acknowledge that these are thoughts that we have and we recognize that they're not healthy, but that's how you change them. And
if you like this train of thought, we will plug the Diet Starts Tomorrow podcast.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Those ladies do a much better job.
Yeah.
And it's just great. They bring in actual scientists and
nutritionists and doctors and stuff like that, and they talk all about this stuff. It's really, really great.
They also put on relatable memes on Instagram, which is how I like to receive my news. So
yeah, absolutely, me too. That's how I find out about everything. Yep. Through a relatable meme. Boop, boop. Yeah. And a meme like Instagram account.
Yes.
Something that also has happened recently in Courtney's life is her partner has been
sailed away.
Yeah, sailed away, shipped away, and that's not a metaphor for her being dumped or anything.
No.
He is actually on a boat. He's in the Navy.
We're supposed to call it a ship. I get in trouble when I call it a boat.
A boat? Oh, because it's not a boat, it's a ship. That makes sense.
It's like a warship. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's fair. It's like, he's in the fucking military. Like, he's in the Navy.
Yeah. In the Navy. Isn't that a song?
Probably.
Please cut out me singing. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, no, I'm going to for sure leave that in.
Shit. Getting annoyed at people telling me it's a 7-month deployment. It is a 6-month and 12-day deployment. Please do not make this any longer than it needs to be.
That's very clearly
do your math.
6.5
yeah.
months.
6.5. He's back at the end of August.
We become patriotic.
I'm extremely patriotic.
We become really patriotic with this deployment.
There are many photos of me in the local newspaper weeping and waiting. Yeah. With a really good friend of mine whose partner is also on the same boat. We joke that we just switch partners when they sail. So I start dating her when the men ship off, and then they date each other, very platonic way.
I have to say it really has opened my eyes. I'm gonna say a really ignorant comment, but it's just something that you like don't think about a lot. And when I saw that picture of you and your other military spouse crying, hugging each other, and looking at a boat disappear on the horizon, it really like.
They had a video where they played like sad violin music as we all like stood there and waved. Like
it's very like World War II.
Yes. Why do they do this to my emotions?
Literally, it made me cry, and it made me really think about how lucky we are to live in Canada and to have such a great military and navy, and it's something that you just don't think about unless you're connected to someone there. And like we live in a city that has a base because we live on an island and we live next to the ocean, so it's just really something to think about, that like this really does affect our community and members of our community. And it was just really interesting seeing that photo. Like it really was like a World War II-esque like the ladies on the shore when the guys like head out to war. So it is really something to think about.
And now how that photo blown up on canvas in my wall.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Touch it goodnight every night when I go up the stairs.
That is very sweet. That
Maybe
is
a little sad,
sweet.
but it's fine.
Something that like blows my mind is Courtney's been told while her partner is away to get a hobby and to stay busy. And this is the real thing where I was like, are we back in World War II? Like, like what the actual fuck?
Yeah. So I feel bad because I know people are telling me this from like the goodness of their hearts.
Of course.
Because like it's hard. It's hard to be the one that goes. It's just as hard to be the one that stays.
Yeah.
Very thankful for. I have a group chat with 2 of my good friends whose partners are also on this boat. We are the Real Housewives of insert boat name here. Looking for a plug to start a reality TV show so I don't have to work anymore.
Yeah, same. This is my retirement plan.
Boop, boop. They have been the 2 biggest supports because it's really nice like talking through with other people who like understand, like literally on the same boat as you. How many times can I use that pun? And I know that everyone else is like trying to be supportive. I'm very lucky to have people in my corner. But if one more fucking person tells me to get a hobby, my hobby is going to be telling people to fuck off.
Literally, that's fucking insane. It's like, what do you think I've been doing my whole life?
Yeah, my life is hobbies.
Yeah.
I do not contribute greatly to society.
It's like, what do you think I did pre-boyfriend?
Yes.
I still kept my same hobbies.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't give anything up.
Like eating chicken nuggets and watching Netflix, but like it's fine.
Yeah, it's like I will continue to do that.
Yeah, and also, if I take up like cross stitching or croquet, I don't know what are hobbies people do.
I don't know.
That's not going to take away from the fact that I miss my partner.
No,
you know. So like yeah.
No, I get that they're trying to be kind and like trying to like have a fun suggestion. Also, it's like if you saw me a month into the deployment and I dropped all of my hobbies.
Yes.
I was sitting on my couch waiting.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Give me that advice.
Yes.
Stick your nose into my business.
100%. Be my mirror.
But you're not doing that at all.
No.
Like, you're not doing that at all.
No, I'm living my life. I'm missing my person. It's a 50-50 shot he's listening to this. And it's not just because of his, like, crappy internet connection. It's just like...
it's like, he's like, oh, Torry's podcast? That's a pass.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But, like,
still
props.
50-50 shot.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. That's fair.
So thanks, babe, if you're here. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
But like, no judgment if you're not. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, all of you guys suck. Also, just a word for the wise. If you don't have like a way to directly relate to someone about a difficult life thing, don't try to pull a related, like, don't try to like make yourself relate to them through experiences that don't relate.
I agree. I think that like sense. This is actually in our line of work, surprisingly. This is our wheelhouse is emotionally intelligent responses to people that have experienced trauma. Yeah. And I know that you guys are shaking your head because you're like, how could this bitch that just talked about Tristan-Khloe-Jordyn and Chloe for an hour
we're very educated and we're very skilled.
Have that type of job, but we do. Yeah. And I think that's a huge misconception in the kind of recent years of when people talk about empathy, about thinking that it means that you have to have a similar experience and share that similar experience. Nope. There is power to self-disclosure, but you have to use that with finesse
And none of you people have it.
No
one has the finesse.
No, that's a skill that you have to work in, and you have to already have a relationship and a trusting connection, and have let them said their piece before you pop in any of that type of stuff. But I think that that's a misconception of like when someone's trying to be empathetic, they just are like, well, that happened to me back in the day, or like that's currently happening to me in this other aspect, and that's not an empathetic response.
No. I've had my partner's active deployment, like going into like active military zones, compared to someone's 10-day Disney cruise.
That actually, I was like, I don't know where she's going with this. I'm a little nervy, but like, no, it's like. No. That's insane.
They're like, oh, I get it. Like,
my husband was on a boat.
Yeah, they were also on a boat, and it was like hard to get a hold of them. Yeah, because like internet spotty, and I was like, Please continue on this story about how was so difficult for you, and how you know exactly what I'm going through.
Yeah, that is actually like so horrendous. Like I actually can't believe that. But it's just like again, if you have that thought, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, just keep
it
helpful. No,
it's not helpful. One thing that your support system with the Navy is doing. Our potlucks, which is really fun.
Yes, it's kind of fun. I don't really have an interest in like making any new friends, to be honest.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with the ones I have. I have my 2 friends. They better be listening to this right now. I'll be linking it into our group chat. Yes. And they're enough because I've scrolled a lot of the Instagram accounts of the other partners and
no interest.
Not a lot of interest.
That's fair. I actually love being an adult. I have found that the most mature thing that I have learned in my life is looking at people and being like, I don't want to be friends with you, and that's okay.
Yeah, and it's nothing against you. They're probably all very nice. I'm not interested in it. I'm a very busy lady. I've recently gotten a lot of hobbies only because my partner is on a deployment. No other reason. It's not because I'm like taking a degree program and working full time and also have a part-time job. Yeah. And various other activities. Just because of the man. Yeah. 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 You know that. Yeah. But we have like a potluck coming up in a couple of weeks for all the other like family, spouses, support networks. And the petty competitive side of me, we've already talking in the group chat about how we can like win.
Oh my God, win the potluck. Yes.
Because that's important. We have a secret agenda in one of our friends. We're trying to get her to win the kiss.
It's like, this is the thing. Okay, so I just want to jump in and be like, before she says this is literally the most like non-progressive thing ever, but for some reason I still get butterflies when she talks about it.
So they do this apparently random, but nothing is ever random.
No.
It is on the media. We're all smart enough to know that. It's like a random, I'm doing an air quotes, draw for which member of the boat gets to leave first when they're homecoming. And they get to come out and their partner is there, and like it's the first kiss, so the first sailor off, first kiss back, big hoopla for the whole welcome back photo shoot. Yes, and so our game plan with the Real Housewives of insert boat name here is to get our friend the first kiss, and so we have to attend all of these like social functions, so that we are the faces. People know us, people like us. We have to win. We can't just like show up with like a box of Oreos for the potluck, you know, but we can't look like we're trying too hard.
No, it has to be
like
natural,
effortless.
Yeah,
Navy spouses.
Yes.
And so that's the next big stress of mine in the next upcoming weeks is like, what can we do?
We need to strategize.
Yeah, if you want to come in and like help us, like be our brand.
Yes, ambassador. Like I can be like a strategic consultant. Yeah, because we need to get this girl.
We want her to get the kiss.
Yeah. It would be amazing, seriously.
Yeah. So if anyone listening in like has powers for that,
knows
some connections, can help us with this brand, anything. We love free swag. We will do whatever we can.
If you have suggestions of what Courtney should bring to this potluck, like winner recipes or just things that say like I'm better than you. Yeah,
but like in an effortless way.
We also have a lot of potlucks in our office.
Ugh. Yes.
I've got a bone. I've got a bone to pick.
I've got a bone to pick.
Yeah, it's so funny. I feel like potlucks are what every office does, but they're so contentious. Am I the only one that thinks that?
No.
Like I think they're controversial. Like they're controversial.
They are a little controversial. We will find controversy in anything. And this is hard because I love food. My main hobby revolves around eating food, talking about food.
Looking at food,
talking about the food I've eaten, or talking about the food I'm going to eat, and I will combine any of those activities together.
Yeah, absolutely, same. The thing about potlucks for me is I think there are ground rules that everyone should just know.
Yes, I agree.
And the thing is like, these are rules that everyone should have in their whole entire life. For example, please do not bring foods that contain common allergens in your food. I have an anaphylactic peanut allergy, and I'm fucking sick of almost dying at every potluck.
Really? That seems fun.
It's like, okay, this is the thing.
Like a little bit of like a...
Will she, won't she? A little risky business. Yeah. No, it's not fun.
I like that shimmy. Do it again.
I know. I wish people could see that because it was cute, but like...
In this outfit?
Yeah. It's like... I'm hoping that people think we're like cute in like a cute like podcast studio and not in my like dumpy apartment with like gross
We're in
clothes.
Our gray suits.
Yeah, full gray suits. The thing is like people should not bring foods with peanuts, and peanuts are not hard to avoid in foods. I understand if you bring something that has a may contain label, or it's like, this is from a kitchen, like my kitchen has peanuts in it, but I made it peanut free.
Yeah. Especially when you know, like, people in the group have a severe allergy.
Which everyone knows because it's in the fucking invite. Yeah. I just want to point that out.
If you're having a potluck for, like, your close neighbors and no one has an allergy, bring your grandma's famous peanut butter brittle, cookies. Whatever.
Yeah.
Shit. Thank you, Great Aunt Tessie, for that recipe. Like,
yes. That's fine. Like, love it, but it's like, we know that I have a peanut allergy.
And you're not the only one. There's like 2 others in the office.
Yeah, and it's like, people brought fucking peanut hummus, and I was like, that would have put me dead on my ass because it doesn't look like a peanut product. Like, it's like, I can obviously avoid if you brought like trail mix, but I think it's also like the cross-contamination, and I know no one gives a fuck about this, but it's like, if you stick your hand in a trail mix bowl and then you cut
your carrots that Torry's gonna eat.
Yeah, you go to the veggie tray. It's like, I will get sick. It's very frustrating. And I always try to make something that's like either veg, vegan, like, anything.
Easily adaptable.
Yeah,
not too weird.
Free, egg free, like whatever. Like, and it's just like you chose peanut hummus, or like someone brought a peanut soup, and it's like, those are the worst hummus and soup are the worst potluck items
How
I've
am I
ever
supposed
heard.
to eat soup at a potluck?
Like,
milling
what?
about work.
Like, it's actually insane. Like, it's actually like crazy to me that someone thought that was a good idea. It's like, don't bring peanut products to an office potluck. It's actually like, it's so crazy that like this has to be like restated, but apparently it does.
Yeah.
I also think it's like, don't bring a bag of like Twizzlers that you got at the gas station because you forgot there was a potluck. Just don't bring anything. I think it's insulting if you bring Twizzlers.
Okay, no, Twizzlers are the licorice, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I hate licorice. No,
Yeah.
no. I have like a classically conditioned like smell thing to licorice. It's
Like
fine.
red licorice.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like, it's more insulting that you picked up this like bag of Cheetos than it is of you just not bringing anything and be like, guys, I forgot. I'll get you next time.
Yeah. I was always preached on the idea that if you're going to like a potluck or something, you need to bring like a portion or a serving size that would feed you or your family, your dependents, whoever else is coming with you.
Yes.
As like a meal. So it's like if I'm showing up with my family of 4 and we're bringing a lasagna, the size of the lasagna would be enough to feed us all for our meal.
Absolutely.
Because then if everyone does that and everyone brings in food, there's enough, like more than enough food for everyone, because everyone eats smaller portions and and whatever, right? And it's the same thing, like if you're showing up and like, I don't know, you're making a meal, you're doing a potluck and you're the bigger eater, bring enough food to match your appetite.
Absolutely. It's like give what you are going to take.
Yes.
Give to others
what you are able to inhale in the darkness of your office afterwards.
Yeah, it's like we always take like a teeny portion and then it goes back into our lunchroom, and then throughout the afternoon,
Just
Courtney
crazy.
and I eat like 6 cupcakes.
Yeah. Because if people can see it, the calories don't count.
Yeah, it's like I just like go into the office. Like there was a cupcake cake for our office for like a full office work week, like Monday to Friday, and I ate like 3 cupcakes a day in the afternoon. Yeah. And I would just be like, oh, I'm gonna go like wash this dish.
Do you think this is why we haven't lost 100 pounds? I'm just having like a revelation.
I know, it's like I'm thinking about all these times where I've eaten like poorly, and I'm like I eat so healthy all the time. It's like just once. It's like once a week. Like,
moderation to Torry and Courtney is once an hour.
Yeah, literally though. Literally. So it's just funny. Like, I don't know. I just think frustrating that people bring like common allergy foods. And then people are always like, oh, how severe is your allergy? And it's like fucking deathly. I don't think there's any other type of peanut allergy. Like, it's like,
no.
It's just death. Like, it's
just a mild case of death.
Yeah, and it's like that's something that I prefer not to do right now. Yeah. Like, thank you very much.
Yeah. And I think it's also because some people have like other like severe allergies too, that like people believe a peanut allergy. I have a couple of friends who are like severely allergic to like pineapple. And it's hard because we would go out and be like, oh, I have a severe pineapple allergy, like anaphylactic, same as your peanut. Yeah. And people think it's like a preference. So they go like, okay, there's no pineapple. Yeah. But like there actually is pineapple. Like a lot of like sweet and sour sauces and stuff will have like pineapple juice in it for the sweet or the sour. Who knows? I'm not a culinary expertise. I just eat a lot of food. Yeah. And they're like, no, there's no pineapple. And then my friend will have a reaction because, bitch, there was pineapple. You know? So just like be common.
It's like just believe people and just take allergies seriously.
Yeah. Write a list of the food.
Yeah.
Just write a list.
Write a goddamn list. And I always like I know that there's like people that are vegan in our in our office or have other dietary preferences, and I always I'm like, oh, like blah blah blah, like have one of my cupcakes, like I made sure that they were vegan or like whatever it is.
It's a power move.
That is also a power move, to be like, I spent my Sunday like
just whipping these up.
Yeah, like it was nothing. But like I was actually like slaving like in the grocery store, like looking for fucking vegan butter for 3 hours. It was not effortless, but
no,
I tried to make it look effortless.
You passed it.
Speaking of offices, I recently visited my boyfriend's office. And that was a treat. I was excited to see his workspace and to see where he spends a lot of his time.
Just doing work stuff.
Yeah, and
typing away.
He always is tip-tapping. Tip-tapping on his computer.
Lappy-tappy.
His little lappy-tappy. And I gingerly walk into the room.
Like an effortless desert flower.
Yes, like a whisper. Like just
He was Torry.
Yes, just like light on my feet, and I just I prance into the office and just do like a cursory glance. And I see like a black and white framed photo in the corner, and I don't get my hopes up too high, but they're climbing. Yeah. And I take a further look, and it is a photo of his band.
The true loves of his life.
Right? Because then I was like, okay, well, like there's a band photo. Where my photo at? So I like look at all.
The second photograph.
Yeah, I'm like, there must be another framed photograph of me. No. I look around at all the shelves, like peek around all of the desk items. Nothing. Ugh. So,
and I would just like to point out that Torry has approximately 4 photographs.
Yes,
of her and her partner in his office.
Literally more, probably.
Yeah, at least like just 4 solo pictures. I think he's in a couple of group family photos.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are framed. Other ones are on this cute little board. He's very prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A prominent fixture.
Did he just have this frame and just like happen to have the photo and you slipped it in because he's a person that doesn't print off pictures?
Here's where things get interesting.
Oh, spicy. Tell me more, Torry.
So I'm like, oh, like, what's the story behind the picture? Like, it's trying to sound casual as my voice gets like more high pitched and more petty.
Trying to like, I'm easygoing cool girl.
Yeah, like
crazy girlfriend.
Yeah, like I don't care about this photo. And he's like, oh, well, like it just came up on my Facebook memories. So I went to Walmart, printed it out, and bought this frame for it.
Oh.
I'm like, stop fucking talking. You're making this way worse than just like, oh, I just happened to have this. Like, oh, a bandmate gave it to me and like I had to display it.
Yeah, no.
It's like, oh, when you're at Walmart, you can pop a fucking photo of me off the printer, fresh off the press.
No, like I have a selection available at any time.
At any time. If someone messaged me right now and was like, I need a photo of you doing this, this, and this with these people, immediately I could send you a curated selection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nada from this guy.
Wow. And how long have you been around?
Yeah, it's like, 6 years into the relationship.
Oh.
I noticed that I'm not warranted an office picture.
Yeah.
So then I met some of his colleagues and stuff like that, and
they would have been able to recognize you if there was a picture of you in his
office.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm Torry. Do you know this face? Oh no, you don't, because you've never seen a picture.
No. The long distance girlfriend who he pines after and misses profusely. No photographs of in his office for the coworkers to say, who is this gorgeous damsel that I've never met but hear lots of stories about?
Only one person said, oh, I've heard a lot about you. And I looked at her dead in the eye and I was like, what? I was like, tell me what exactly you heard, because apparently I'm a fucking ghost. Like, apparently I don't matter enough to be, but like the band does. And then there's like another guy I talked to.
Are you just a groupie then?
Yeah. But it's like, I'm also the number one fan. Like, not even a groupie, just like a fan.
Just a fan. Not even the momager.
No.
Wow.
And it's like, but I don't know, still meaningless, worthless, trash.
It's not too soon to get another one.
It's not too late to get
that one. It's not too late to get another one.
Oh my God. Okay. So I talked to one other person in the office, and they're like, oh, like, how do you like the office? And I like, through gritted teeth was like, oh, it's nice. And then I was like, don't say it, Torry. Don't say it. Then I was like, I noticed there was no pictures of me in the office, but there was a picture of his band. And the guy just like white crept over his face, and he just like, he paled, and he was just like, oh, she is one of these girlfriends. Yeah. And I am.
And I'm proud of her.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I am.
We are all one of these girlfriends.
Absolutely.
It just takes a little bit longer for it to seep out for some of us.
Yeah. I tried so hard. Like, I was literally gritting my teeth and like clutching my fists, but I had to just throw one snide comment in there. I thought one was like fine. I thought that was
you just needed to know.
Yeah, I needed to tell somebody. And so now I'm telling the listeners of the pod. Yeah. But yeah, it was fascinating.
If you could all just mail Torry's partner various photos of her framed for him to put up. Yeah. That would be great. We will give up his address because that feels like a safe choice to make.
Yeah, on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I will say that this was my one saving grace of like, oh, maybe I don't actually feel that bad, is he didn't have a framed picture of his dog in the office. If he had a picture of his dog and the band, I'm a goner. Yeah. We're goners.
Yeah. Time to re-get Tinder.
Yeah. Re-download Tinder. JK, love you. But like, literally, it's like, if there's a picture of the dog and the band, like, I would have known that my relationship was in trouble. Yeah.
There's always signs.
But it's like there was just the band, so I was like, maybe there's a reason.
Yeah. It could just because he put in no forethought and just wanted a nice picture of his band.
No, totally. You know? Yeah, no, absolutely. But we'll be discussing this offline as well.
Yeah. We'll keep you updated.
Well, I think that's all we have for the pod for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. You can follow Courtney at Coco Northrup. That's CoCoNorthrup on Instagram. Woo. Thank you so much for coming on.
Hey, anytime.
Super fun. We had a lot to discuss, and we want to know what your thoughts were. I think we had a lot of things that are really common for people to think about and talk about and that are happening in their lives. So please let us know what you thought. You can listen to Ready to Be Petty each week on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, via your Alexa or your Google Home, and basically on every other podcast app out there. You can follow along on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RTBP Podcast. Liking, commenting, and subscribing, and of course leaving a 5-star rating on iTunes helps the pod find new listeners, and I appreciate it so much. I always want to hear from you. I'm your host, Torry, and I am ready to be petty. See you soon.